were getting, we were like really just had a hankering for this ice cream that we used to get when we were kids. So we were like, all right, cool. There's one close by. We'll walk over there real quick. It's usually, they got weird hours, so you can't always get in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like what, they
Wonka.
close on like Mondays or some shit?
Yeah, and then like they close like hella early.
Okay, yeah.
Like weeknights and weekends. Like I still don't know their schedule, but we just happened to be there and it was open, so I was like, let's do it. And yeah, so we get in there and it's been a while, so I'm like kind of overstimulated by all the options and there's people, ding, 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 doorbell, like little doorbell.
You're in like a little corridor.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa, what's going on?
Yeah, you're like trapped, headstrong, and oh yeah, dude, you had beef.
No, Hunter had beef.
Oh
Rest
yeah,
in peace, Trap, man.
yeah. So yeah, we were trapped. So we were trapped
With a T, yeah.
And we were headstrong, and
we're gonna take you on. We're gonna take you on.
We were kind of headstrong. We were kind of freaked out.
we'll take on anyone. We were
you were trying to figure out the next word.
yeah, I was trying to remember. I was singing it. But
it
yes,
wasn't like the other one.
So eventually, right. So eventually, we get up to the register. We've informed ourselves through various trials and tribulations, looking at things, touching them, smelling them, and we were like, all right, we're going ice cream. We order some ice cream, and there was a person trying to get in line behind us, but it was like the timing was awkward, and like they thought we weren't in line because like I had already ordered, and instead of her being like, that'll be $5.97, she just goes, okay, and what do you want? To Adam. And Adam was like, "Oh, I'll just I'll take a root beer float." And so like this dude now is like standing in front of her, and Adam was like, "Yo, I'll pay for it."
Yeah,
like,
I was like, I'll grab these two. It's cool.
Just to save time.
Yeah.
And she like laughed.
She looked at me and went, I went,
and
we
what's up? And we didn't get it. I was just confused. I was like, "What?"
It was a flirty laugh though. It was like a.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't flirty. It was like
wasn't a double take, but it was like a.
No, it was like laughing at you. She was laughing at us.
But I was like, what?
But I didn't get it because I didn't even understand why Adam was like, "Oh, I'll pay for it." Like I was like, "Dude, we can just both pay."
Yeah, I don't even know why. I was just like, yeah, I'll just.
It's because of that extra guy.
Well, yeah, he was like, wasn't he accountant or
but
what was he?
Anyways, so our faces were dumbfounded. Like I didn't even give a pity laugh like I normally would and just be like, "Ha ha ha." Yeah. Like I didn't hear what you said, but ha ha ha.
Yeah, right.
Like and just to keep the tension of the conversation good, but so I saw her face read our face, and her face changed, like she offended us, and I was like, "What just happened?" Me and I just sat down, like we're just waiting.
Yeah,
like,
walk away.
And there's like stuff stacked up in like I don't know if we came at like about closing time, but there's like things strewn about, like it's like they're cleaning up. I'm like, "Are you guys closing?" I'm like, "It's like 1." You know what I mean? Like how, even if you close at 2, we got an hour here. The seats should be cleared, which I don't care. I feel like a burden now. I'm like second guessing my existence. Like, should I even be here? We just got made fun of. Like, why did Adam offer to pay my ice cream? Like,
why did I get a root beer float?
And then like, and then so we're sitting there just questioning everything, and then she comes up and like demeanor changed, was trying like overly to be nice.
Yeah.
And like gave us our ice cream. We were like, "Oh, thank you so much." And she goes, "Yeah, I love your outfits."
I was like,
"I love your outfits." And I was like, "Dude, I think she thought we were like."
She thought we were a couple or something because I was like, hey, I wasn't gonna tell him, but I'm gonna pay for it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I got
it.
Dude,
this happens all the time.
People
assume that we're dating.
How are you two doing today?
Dude, people assume we're dating.
Like, good.
And then you know what's crazy? If it's like a restaurant or something and like we both, we're both paying.
Yeah.
Our last names are the same. So they just like, they still don't know. They're like,
oh, they're married.
They never think, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They never think brothers. I'm like, no, we're brothers. They're like, oh.
There's just
you guys are always together.
There's a
so
slight,
it's like, you know what I mean? It's
is this going to be separate? Or
Yeah.
is it going to be on the there's like a slight
dude,
pause.
they give us that.
I'm like, it's separate.
It's separate.
I got a solution.
It's always separate.
What
now.
is the solution?
Adam's either got to go blonde or you got to go red, you know?
Dude, what is that?
You got to match.
To look like
You got to look,
siblings.
because you guys
like brothers?
Like you gotta look like brothers.
If he
know?
goes blonde, he looks like there was one time he like dyed his hair blonde back in like middle school or something.
07.
And we all did it, even me.
Yeah, yeah.
Stupid.
Oh, I did too.
I mean, yeah, we were blondes already.
I went more blonde.
Yeah, I was just yellow.
I was yellow.
I was just that Sterilite case right there. But yeah, he looks like it looks like his natural hair color because he's so
It was pretty
light
sick. I'm gonna
red.
do it again.
So you got to make the decision. One of you's got to do it, and then
Well,
that's easy.
I don't know if that's
or a wig. We could do a wig.
Dude, that's a commitment, man.
That's a lot.
I think I just hope they figure it out.
Just
or
hope.
ask.
every time we go now, I'm just gonna be like, we're brothers.
Yeah,
brothers.
they're like, what do you? Hi, can I help you? I'm like, yeah, we're brothers. We'd like a booth.
Yeah. You're like, I'll take this. And my brother, hey brother, what do you want?
My brother's in the bathroom. He'll be right. He'll have a water.
My brother.
Yeah.
My brother.
My blood brother.
My blood brother.
Same
yeah.
parents and everything.
Yeah, my blood relative.
Don't even. I
brother.
just say me and him have the same parents. You know.
Yeah.
Just tell him.
They're like, you're dating and you have the same parents?
Yeah, they're like, ew, incest.
They just don't. They're just like, no.
I just thought that was so funny though, because I'm like, did we just witness that? Like,
Yeah, I think you did.
But it happens all the time. So I'm like,
And my mind was on this root beer float. I'm in a place we've never been in, and I'm like, whoa. And then I was like,
Yeah.
whoa.
I'm
I
like,
wasn't
we're
offended.
just-
I was
I'm
just like,
like,
what?
it's like people don't even believe that brothers hang out like that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like-
No, I mean that's
Dude, that's why we're always.
That's what's great.
doing-
do
I think
brothers
that's-
actually hang out?
Dude.
I don't have a brother. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't hang out with my
Hey.
sisters.
Hey,
Hey,
you got one
You got
now.
one.
You got one now, man.
Whoa, we got brothers.
Denim Brothers. Also, what episode is this?
This is episode. Is this 10?
Oh,
Double
Dude,
ditch?
I almost wore denim too, and I
dude,
changed it last
you
second.
cannot.
Double digits?
Let's just talk about how if you would have wore your denim on the 10th episode, 10 times 2 is
Mhm.
20.
Yep, that's
Yep.
20.
I've got a $20 bill in my pocket,
I have a $100 bill in my pocket.
and we have 2 moons representing $20 bills. 2 moons right now.
Oh yeah, what's up with that? Where's
I
that?
think it's on the tail end. You know we have 2 moons.
We got 2 moons?
You
Oh,
did-
we got that little shitty moon, right?
Yeah,
That like size of a fucking bus or something.
you didn't.
I
You
thought we were
didn't
gonna be able
hear?
to see it.
We had 2 moons,
We got 2 moons right now.
and
cool.
then what is this about the
Before GTA 6.
the lights? Yeah, before we got 2 moons before GTA. Dude, that's hilarious.
We got iRobots. We got 2 moons.
We got 2 moons. Got our
We got 3 hurricanes.
There was a comet that you could see from the Quad Cities yesterday.
the what?
A
Really?
comet.
The
There's a
comet?
comet you could see. Yeah.
No
and then
way.
the Northern Lights just happened here.
Aren't we getting those? Like,
Northern
A lot
Lights?
Can we
more.
all?
Yeah, I don't know.
Can we just say that there's been a lot of weird things in the sky lately?
A lot of weird things in the sky. Some are saying the weirdest.
And the dude, that was good.
that was good.
And the
great.
movie, Don't Look Up,
Don't look up.
Jonah
Yeah.
Hill.
Have you watched that? You
I
seen that
did.
movie? It was pretty good.
I thought it was great.
Oh,
yeah, I
thought you were
liked it.
talking about the cloud movie. With
It's Jonah Hill, right?
Yeah. Jonah Hill's in it, and fucking Emma something.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Is
Leonardo?
it Emma Stone. Emma Stone.
Oh, Emma Stone. is
Emily
in there?
Stone. Yeah, I think so.
Dude,
I
why
could be completely fucking
That-
wrong. I
that-
thought she was though.
that Meryl Streep? Isn't she in it?
Sounds right.
Yeah, she's like the
She
president.
gets eaten by the
or she's the
prehistoric
president.
ostrich thing at the end.
Yeah, that movie was
I don't
it was
remember
like it was one of those things where it's like you could really just they did a good job making it seem like this could actually happen,
Dude,
couldn't it?
It makes
Yeah.
I'm alive right now, and I'm like, did nobody watch that movie?
Right.
I'm
right.
like, does anybody else notice that like we have a moon that's not ours, with some crazy lights going on?
Hey, we got a second moon.
What is the moon though? Isn't it just a?
cheese.
It's a hologram.
Oh.
Actually, I think it's hollow. Yeah.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
probably
the
is
moon is
hollow, eh?
hollow.
In the 50s, something hit it and went boom.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Is that true?
That's what I heard.
Dude, did you know that there are Aborigines that are like the oldest like peoples left,
Really? I didn't
like culture?
Where?
They're like completely destroyed. They're in Australia,
Australia.
I believe, and they have stories of a time before the moon,
Whoa.
and in their ancient story is that a giant sea turtle swam it into our orbit.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, big old sea turtle. Yeah.
Dude, space is like water,
Finn.
dude. There might be a space turtle out there, dude.
Wait, are
Finn,
the
noggin? dude.
Oh, do we just go Nemo?
Yeah,
Dude, yeah, I just had to bring out the memes.
I'm gonna sound ignorant. Aborigines.
Yeah,
Is that
is a. It's like a.
was those
like
the
a
people that like remember
Homo
the show Wild
sapien.
Boys?
Remember
the show Was that racist? Is that racist? I can't tell.
I think that's an instrument. That's all that.
Oh, it's a didgeridoo.
Didgeridoo.
It
Yeah.
sounded like I was like, I've heard that.
I thought you
Yeah.
were doing like the there's that like thing where they make fun of African language and they're like make like clicking sounds with their mouth.
Oh,
That's where I thought you were going, and I was like,
No.
whoa.
That would have been totally.
Whoa. Just out of
Whoa.
pocket.
I would have done way better.
Yeah, right. Come on.
I can no, dude.
Did you guys see Theo Von was in town yesterday?
Oh, dude, we were
I wanted to go.
I kind of wanted to go, but I was like,
Forgot all about it.
Our boy Hunter went. Hunter was there.
Oh.
My girlfriend's friend went, and she said that he got mad because nobody was laughing.
What,
Yeah.
dude?
I don't know if
okay,
it's true. I didn't ask Hunter.
this is something me and a coworker, Jake, were talking about. I believe you were there as well, Adam.
I'm gonna message Hunter right now from my phone. That's
Message
why.
Hunter. But I think the arena thing for comedy just kind of sucks.
Yeah, I haven't been to one. I've never been to.
Me
It gotta
neither.
be really funny.
It's got to be like Dave Chappelle, Louis
Yeah.
C.K. in the heyday before the,
Well,
which
that's
of, I think that was debunked.
I mean, he was jagging off.
Yeah, for sure.
He was
for
definitely
sure
jagging
did some
off.
of those things.
But I
Some-
think
he did some.
wasn't the all parties involved. There was consent.
No, I mean consent technically, but like the position of power thing, the dynamic
Yeah,
made it weird.
He didn't have to.
But I think a lot of people have the impression that he just forced that onto somebody unknowingly,
Right.
like out of the blue, like
Right.
you know, like ah.
Yeah. I
Surprise.
Where it was more.
It was like
There is a difference.
hey, can I jag off in front of you? And then they were like,
wasn't it a
He
group
was
of
like,
people?
Hey, I'm gonna.
it happened a couple different times with a couple different people. Oh,
Yeah.
Hunter's replying.
Didn't he
But
say?
yeah, it was one of those things where it's like I feel like if it happened right now, people would kind of like, say it's not okay, but I don't know if he would get like, I don't know. It's a weird one. It's a really weird one.
Wasn't he saying like?
I think it's gross.
Complexity.
yeah.
Dude, yeah, it's gross. Are you kidding me?
gross.
I would never be doing that. But
Didn't he say like, hey, well, I'm gonna start doing.
Oh, Hunter
this
said
now.
it was great.
oh, really? So we're just spreading misinformation.
Hunter said it was
Can't
great.
make everybody laugh.
I believe Hunter. Hey, Hunter's an upstanding man.
He's
Horrible Hunter.
He's an
he's
outstanding.
a great
man
hunter.
who went toe to toe with Trapped,
He did go toe to toe with
Yeah,
Trapped.
yeah.
just so we
And-
can remind everyone.
And he won.
And yeah,
Ultimately,
Oh,
the
yeah.
people won.
When you get blocked, you win.
yeah.
that's
You have all
probably-
the power
That's at least a point on the
See.
board.
in your hands.
Whole thing
your
went around
fingers.
2 hours and 20 minutes before he was done. My diaphragm was literally hurting because I don't think I went more than a minute without laughing.
That's a pretty
That's
great
rave
review.
reviews. Rave
I'm
reviews.
letting you know that we're asking for the podcast. Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, Hunter.
Oh, Mr. Hunter.
Oh, Hunter. If
Anyway.
so, William. So William Hunter.
I had a wedding this weekend, and I'm a wedding photographer for anybody. I feel like most people that listen know who I am, but
Yeah.
know what I
Yeah.
do. Wedding photographer. I had a wedding this weekend, and at the end of the night, the groom was like, "Do you include gratuity in your pricing?" And I was like,
Hell
"No."
no.
It's like, "No, but this is my business. You don't have to tip me."
But if you're feeling gratuitous,
Yeah, like it's a weird thing. For me.
Tortuga.
It's a weird thing if you're feeling Tortuga.
what does that mean? What?
It's turtle, isn't it?
What's Tortuga?
Tortuga.
Isn't that turtle in
You
Spanish?
just said it again.
Isn't it turtle?
Tortuga. Make port that Tortuga. Well,
I
is
think
the
it means
room always
turtle, man.
gone? It's a
Yeah.
city in the Caribbean,
Pirates.
in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise.
Oh,
So they make port and
Was that the third one? At World's End?
first, where they first discuss William Bootstrap Bills Turner's son.
The first one? Is that what you said?
I haven't seen those probably in 80 years, maybe.
Me neither.
We're very pretentious when it
Like-
comes to film.
Like I said, I can remember if I like the film, I got it locked. Yeah.
Tortuga.
But what were we really? I've been sitting here thinking, what were we really talking about?
The comedy in
Comedy.
Oh,
big
great! You were getting a
stages.
tip.
Oh yeah.
Tortuga.
Oh yeah, I got it. They gave me a tip, and I was like, "It's my business, man. You don't got to tip me." Like I get when you
Said,
tip
"Hey,
somebody,
player,
like
I
somebody's
run
getting
this."
paid hourly or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
Hey,
you
bud,
already
don't
paid me
sweat
a
it.
couple
What
$1,000.
how'd he
You
do
don't-
it? Did he do like the hand with the
No,
money?
he had a big thing. He had a bank slip, with the bank envelope, and was
Okay.
counting out money. And he was like,
Oh.
and he gave the photographer a tip, which made sense because she was shooting for somebody
There
else.
you go.
So she's like an hourly
There you
worker. And then for
Mhm.
me, I was like, dog, you don't gotta.
What'd he say?
But let me tell you what.
Tries to
Let me
fold it
tell
up.
you what. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. My man,
Dude, you grabbing
my
the
man
wallet?
hooked it up. My man hooked it up. He put
Dude, get out
he
of
put
here.
a
What'd he give you?
fucking Benji.
Ooh.
Dang.
He put a Benji in my hands.
Dude, congratulations, dude.
Nice.
Yeah, I was like,
I'm
like-
so happy for you,
like, you
dude.
don't have to do that. It's always weird for me because I
Dude.
I appreciate it obviously. But
It is.
I'm already charging you a lot of money.
You're like, let me close my eyes and just
You
do
know?
this,
Yeah,
and then just run away.
like
put it in my pocket without looking.
yeah. I had somebody like. I'm not gonna even do that. I'm not gonna do that. I was like,
The
I
filter.
don't know who's gonna listen to
The
this.
mighty filter.
I don't know who's
dude.
gonna listen to this. Maybe I shouldn't say that it was a weird tip to receive.
All
Like,
right,
a weird
guys.
amount to receive.
So yeah, if you want to hear stories like that, should we start a Patreon or something? Like, should we get a paywall going?
yeah, we'll get a paywall.
Dude,
Check.
gets to the 10th episode, introduces paywall, dude. just settle down,
Like
buckaroo.
clockwork.
Yeah, settle down, bud.
Hey, we got to make money somehow.
Yeah,
I
dude.
mean, if you guys want us to,
Yeah, if you want to. I was actually thinking about getting
I hate
the
that.
email out there for this episode.
Getting away.
ooh, little email list.
Yeah, we can get a little
Oh,
email.
yeah,
If
yeah.
people want to email knuckledownpod@gmail.com.
Knuckle down 69.
Down.
69.
I should just change it to knuckle deep
I mean,
69.
that would be pretty funny.
That would be
huh?
really funny. Email us
We
at
should-
knuckle
that-
deep.
That's like our real name.
Yeah.
It's our like straw name.
Yeah.
Dude.
It's the LLC name, and then
There you
it's a
go.
whole
Yeah, you could
enterprise.
just name the
So you guys
LLC.
got a show coming up in a couple weeks.
we do. We
Dude,
finally
is it a
got
couple
show.
weeks?
It's a month.
You just scared.
Month and a half.
Yeah, you're scaring me, man.
I don't know, man. Time's not real. It's like the
It's
third
true.
week, fourth week of November, third week November.
3
Yeah.
fortnights
We're
from
halfway
now.
through. Dude, this year is flying by.
I know.
We do
We're dying
have a show though in
We're dying quick.
Rock Falls at the Kula.
at the Kula.
There was
The
this
Kula.
this one episode of
Yeah, you did. Please.
this one episode of Hell's Kitchen. They'd always have these contestants come on,
Mm.
and they're like, there's just crazy things they say about why they want to win. And this one guy was just like a hunter, but they'd play like the serial killer music
He
anytime he'd talk. He'd be
was
like, I want to win so I could buy two walk-in. I have one walk-in cooler.
Oh no.
so he said cooler.
Every time he said cooler, he'd go cooler. He's like some Louisiana Bayou guy, or something like
Dude,
that.
he was a serial killer for sure.
And he's like, I want two walk-in coolers.
I just really
have
want to
one walk-in
two
cooler.
walk-in coolers.
It's like,
What do you need more than one for?
That's the whole dude. They were playing
it's like dead bodies, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
wait a minute. My dad's been on he's buying freezers for some reason. He bought like 4 fucking freezers.
Is he flipping them? Or
No, I don't, dude. My dad's a fucking hoarder.
flipping freezers?
I don't know what his deal is. Right
them.
now his thing is like he's going out and buying different cuts of meat in bulk and then like combining them to make like hamburger, or he's like
yeah.
freezing. Yeah, generally hamburger's the main thing. He's doing sausages. He started canning tomatoes, and I'm like, Dad, what the fuck are you doing?
I know what
Deep in
he's
the
doing.
meats era,
prepping.
smoking
He's
meats.
getting ready, dude.
He's getting ready. My dad does think the world's gonna end when Trump becomes president. So
Yeah, I mean,
hey,
it might.
it might. Hey, who knows?
Who
knows?
It's the forever purge.
Dude, we
He
could be.
did say something about having a purge. Did you guys hear that?
No.
Trump said, yeah, he said we're gonna have 1 day with 1 day of immunity or some shit like that. 1 day to. He basically said a purge.
Oh my
I
God.
swear to God, he said this. I need to look it up now to find
Dude,
out
I'm
what he
chilling
said.
right here.
Yeah.
I'm barricading this room.
Let's
see.
We're gonna stay live on the podcast.
All right, guys, we're streaming live from the Purge.
The forever purge.
That'd be so funny. He said he suggested one really violent day.
What?
Yeah.
He said that
Yeah,
violent.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I want to find out the exact quote.
Yeah, I gotta get the context.
I know.
On
I
that,
remember like seeing it
dear
was
God.
okay. Here's people.com.
Mm.
Let's see.
I don't know.
He's such a fucking crazy man. It's rampant. It's rising, Trump said, adding, "We have to let police do their job, even if they have to be extraordinarily rough."
Okay.
That's a good way to say.
Yeah. If you had one day, like one real rough, nasty day, if you had one really violent day,
Dude,
he
stop.
stated regarding police action to eliminate crime, one rough hour, and I mean real rough, the world will get out and it will end immediately, it will end immediately. Yeah, he wants a purge.
He just sounded like he
A
was
forever purge.
cracked out on 3 perks.
I know, dude.
Dirty martini.
It's so fun. It's so hard to deliver a Trump quote. Like, how do I deliver a Trump quote?
Bro.
Because when he says it, it sounds pretty coherent. But when I say it, it sounds like nonsense.
It's
like,
what is that?
Good. What is that?
Bro.
Dude, I don't know. What?
We're having a purge.
It's
Trump
gonna
said he's
be-
going to arm. Okay, I can't get political.
What is Tom Morello's? Tom Morello had that guitar. He had like drawn on it. It said like "Arm the Homeless" or something like
That's
that.
sick.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm down to arm the homeless, man. Let's see what happens.
Dude, I think what we should be doing here is
let the robots out.
Everybody
Give the homeless guns.
Everybody should be issued a rifle.
Like what's that? Like in Switzerland? An assault rifle.
And a free year's worth of supply of bullets.
Oh my God. That like have you seen like videos of people that like open carry ARs down in the South?
Yeah, they audit.
It's
like the auditors.
They just walk up like
they're fishing. I've seen the guys, they're fishing and they got their big like AR-15s. I'm like, dang, dude. I'm like, I know you're trying to prove a point, but like that's silly because you already have the gun for the time you actually think you're gonna need it.
Yeah.
Which I'm all about it. I'm like,
I don't like open carrying. I think it's fucking stupid. Just for like the.
I think doing stupid stuff with that. That's a dire like that. The whole idea of that like thing is for like crazy not actually happening circumstances.
Right. Well, one in a million
like
circumstance.
That's not really what you're doing. You're going up to that line and nudging it and pushing it.
Yeah,
and,
you're
just flirting with it.
You're just trying to be a douchebag.
Yeah, you're just getting all pervy with the line.
You're getting all perv. You're fucking that line.
You're a line pervert.
You're a line pervert. I like that.
It's gross.
Those dudes will be like, it's not even on their back. It's like in position, and they're like, "What?"
No, yeah, literally
walking in fucking Costco,
Just
getting their fucking jalapeno poppers.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
And then like the other ones, like the cop auditors.
Oh God.
Which is like a conundrum because on one hand, it's like it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Seeing them fuck with these guys.
Oh, 100%.
That don't know the law.
Yeah.
Don't know rights because they should know that.
Yes.
But then on the other hand, the dude that's doing the antagonizing, that's auditing, is like being a total douche.
Yes.
And you're like, dude, I hate this guy.
Exactly. I hate the fucking guy. I like the rights.
I love seeing these cops not know what they're talking about.
So like some of them do it well to where you're like, yeah, that cop should fucking know what's going on.
Yeah.
But like the guys that like like you're saying,
I'm gonna sue you.
Like they seek it.
Yeah, it's just like, dude.
I like when a guy gets pulled over and then he uses his rights to help him. Like,
exactly.
I love that.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm a 4th-year law student, and you're getting shit on today, buddy.
I just got my bar.
Oh my God,
dude. The best ones are when the cops like show up because he's like Karens or male Karens or whatever. They're like, get out of my face. They're like, ma'am, you ran up to me.
Yeah. There's a guy in a library filming and they're like, you can't film in here. And he's like, well, it's public property. I can film here.
And
it's
the cops.
Like, do we have to do this?
Yeah, it's just,
like,
it's
dude,
like,
go get a job. It's one. It's 2
dude,
p.m.
they win lawsuits.
I know.
They just
that
is
YouTube videos.
Dude, that's the biggest puke moment of those whole videos is when then they show in the end like the court case like 1.5 million.
Our tax dollars.
Like, dude.
That's something coming out of nowhere.
Both you guys are screwing up the system right now.
Yes.
You don't know the rights. Every once in a while you get one out there that goes, hey man, listen, you're not breaking the law. They just called. That's the only reason I'm coming out here letting you know what's going on. Everything's good. Like there's good cops out there, you know?
Well,
good cop, bad cop.
Come on.
My hands are tied.
I hate just like like, because I hate that too. I hate that there's bad cops out there. You see them all the time. I just saw a video of one that may have been around here. I don't want to say though, because I don't know, but it was somewhere.
Use terms from Lord of the Rings or like Narnia, or give it a new name.
No, it was just like what, dude? I'm telling a story that really happened. We're not going to Narnia, bro.
Well, you can't say where.
No, I don't know where it was.
Tell the story. Tell us.
But it was like camera footage, like security footage up above a building, like in the back. And these cops, like, there was like this homeless guy, a regular, you know? And they like scooted him out of there and were like telling him, like, you got 30 seconds. I'm going to come arrest you in 30 seconds. I'm giving you 30 seconds head start. And he's like trying to run. And then they're making fun of the way he runs. It's like, that's obviously wrong. Like, no, that's not cool. But then, like, dude, there's a lot of good cops out there too, man. Like,
Well, I mean,
I hate painting everybody bad. It's crazy.
It's a bad system, so like they're kind of guilty by association.
Of course, it's a bad system. Of course, it's but you can't until we have a better. Somebody's got to do something about it. We can't just like act like there's no need for them.
Yeah,
That's our fault. That's
we need severe police reform. We need
absolutely.
We need them to be held accountable.
But I think a lot of
the
good ones are on that same train.
Well, the real good ones are fucking. They get shit canned for doing the right thing.
Yeah, of course that too.
That's the issue.
Of course that too.
But I mean, like honestly, like a small town cop, if they're not, as long as they're not one of the aggressive ones, like what are they doing? You know,
dude,
like
it's no secret, dude, that there used to be crazy, dirty scandals going on with cops and you know, all types of gangs in bigger cities. Like I think everybody's caught on, especially with all the cameras now. It's like people know that there's like bad cops out there. Even the like blue line people that are like proud, like they recognize a bad cop when they see one. You know,
sometimes. You know what? I actually don't think they do. I think a lot of times you'll see those people defend them to no end, and that's what drives me crazy. They're pushing back against, you know, again, they're fucking they're line perverts.
Yeah. And some people don't know they are, dude. I mean, that's another thing. Is like it's baby in the bathwater type situation. You know what I mean? Where it's like you can't get rid of everything.
Listen, all that's happening is the media is fucking forcing us against each other.
Yeah,
and it's forcing us to hate each other.
We all have.
They're choosing the way we feel.
We all want the same thing for the most part on most things.
Well,
we all want to have a peaceful life, pursue goals, and live to our own lifestyle, not be told what to do.
It's us versus them.
Yeah.
It is the poor versus the rich. That's all it is.
Well, dude, that's what they don't want you to know. Yeah. They want you to think it's, you know, racial or it's, you know, foreign and domestic and all these other things. Really. And I think there's some good rich people out there too. But like, I mean, dude, didn't we say Mark Cuban?
I don't think there's any ethical billionaires. You could be an ethical millionaire.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
But I don't think it's not possible to be an ethical billionaire. Personally, that's my personal belief.
So you're saying that basically the only way to make that amount of money is by doing something unethical.
Yes. Yeah. You
by
you
virtue
have to
of getting to that level.
Yeah.
It's impossible
because I think people really underestimate how much a billion is. Like,
oh, dude, I know, right?
Like I do. I'm the same way.
Yeah, you can't even think of that number.
No, a billion is crazy. Like, okay, if you got $50,000 right now, that would change your life immediately, right?
For sure.
$50,000.
It doesn't go as far as it used to, I'm sure, but
yes, but like, okay, let's even call it $100,000.
Yeah,
that would do something.
6 figs.
6 figures would change your life immensely. Like,
you can definitely breathe easy for at least 5-10 years.
Like how many 100,000s are in a billion? You know, let's see. Dude.
Well, you have to do millions.
1 million. There's
10.
I can't even do 1 billion on this bitch. Come on. Why can't my calculator do it? See, my calculator can't even do a billion.
Calculator. Dude, they're like, y'all broke. You don't need this.
You don't need $1 billion.
Like,
are you fucking kidding me right now?
You can't. The calc?
Okay, there we go. I got $1 billion. I had to turn it sideways to do it.
Yeah, that's rich.
So that's 1 billion divided by 100,000. That's 10,100,000s.
Is that right?
I mean, if you buy a bunch of
that's low.
Really expensive stuff.
That's low, dude.
But yeah. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
$1 billion
that's an interesting perspective. I guess I don't. Really,
Or like, okay, I think here's the best way to understand.
Okay, but how can we be positive? Because I see where that sentiment comes from, but like, because I agree 100%. There's nothing but corruption, especially when you have that type of money. You know,
when you have that much money, it affects your brain.
Your
like you lose
psyche,
empathy.
moral
like
scale.
Yeah, you lose it. Here's my favorite way to say a difference between a million and a billion. A million seconds is 11 days.
I heard this.
A billion seconds is 31.7 years.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Nobody needs $1 billion. And you know what? Nobody has $1 billion.
Okay.
It's all fake money in the stock market.
Yeah, that's true
It's
too.
all fake money.
The guy that's
Fiat
like,
currency,
I don't
though.
have any money.
Yeah.
I take my debt.
So wait, but wouldn't it's because of the tax system we have now?
Yep.
Theoretically, on paper, wouldn't it be good to have billionaires
For
tax purposes, the state and
Well,
the
so
country?
but they don't pay taxes on these billions of dollars.
Right, but let's say on paper though,
Well, I mean,
because
if
the moral
they-
that you're saying that you can't get $1 billion without doing something more, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense, but at the same time, you're doing something more almost because that money would trickle down into on paper government programs or whatever, or
I mean,
state programs,
right, I
both
mean,
alike.
But instead of doing that, like getting this one person all this money to trickle down, this person as they're making the money should be split, like
Yeah,
divided more,
Right.
more
Direct.
more
Direct.
accurate. Yes, yeah.
take out the middleman.
Take out the fucking
why we
middleman
don't
every
need-
step of the way.
That's why the government shouldn't be very big. That's why it should be
I
small.
think the government should be bigger and we need less businesses. Because you know what? Like here think about this. Think about this. Why do people not trust the government, but they trust Amazon?
They don't trust Amazon either.
Yeah, but that's the only options you have.
Exactly.
You know? Like,
Exactly.
Either you trust.
That's why you need more options to keep those people to keep people, on their toes or
Yeah,
whatever.
but how do you have more options without government interference?
Well, that's
you know?
the problem.
You have the government has to
or the competition like Amazon just buys up all of them.
yes, yeah, that's
Which is what is happening.
right. So you need
So
government to not allow them to do that.
Right.
They are the
It's got to
government.
be there's got to be a sweet spot somewhere. But I think really, dude, it just comes down to people, money and corruption.
It's big corp, man.
It's big court, man.
It's
They've been dicking us.
it's a cash grab.
It's a cash
It's for jocks.
They've been dicking us.
mainstream.
It's mainstream. Anyways,
God, my lungs hurt so bad right now.
dude,
I'm dying.
from coughing.
No.
Why are your lungs
The
so-
wedding we did this we took these side by sides out or whatever. Is that what they're called? Like,
Yeah,
they're like
yeah.
ATV looking things.
Side by side.
Why are they called side by side?
Gators. I've always called. Yeah, those are gators.
Gator.
Gators.
I say
Gators. The Gators. So we
Gator.
took the Gators out
Uh-huh.
and we were driving through this tree farm. It was all dust. And I just breathed in a lot of fucking dust. And my
Dude.
lungs are not happy with me.
Dude,
Dude.
it took me so long to know what a freaking side by side was. I
know,
kept
me
hearing
too.
it. And I'm like, what's a side?
I kept hearing it too. I was like, what the fuck's a side by? Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it's a gator.
It's a Gator.
you meant to say gator.
It's a more human transport. I feel like the Gator's got like a bed. You can put gravel, mulch. Side by side has like
They got-
doors and more seating and seat belts.
Those
I feel
gators
like.
got beds in them. Back too,
Those
don't they?
Gators got beds.
They might. Shit.
Shit, those Gators got beds.
The one at work does, doesn't it?
That's a Gator.
That's a Gator.
Yeah. Well, no, that's a side. It's a side by side.
There's a side by side.
I think we lost the plot here. I don't know
Dude,
what's going on anymore.
I'll tell you what's going on, man.
What?
I'm doing the same thing at work every single day, breathing in this dang dust.
Yeah, dude.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah, how the lungs?
Dude.
Lungs feel good? Allergies probably suck sometimes, though, right?
Dude, I think
Mhm.
I think I built bodies of
Oh, you're good now?
antibodies, dude. I might have just plowed straight through the allergies and made it.
We persevered.
I'm on the other side now.
I want to do that with smallpox.
Wait, what?
You know?
Isn't that the one everybody has to get once? Oh no, that's the
No,
measles.
I want I want smallpox. I'm gonna keep getting it until I'm not affected anymore.
There's that dude.
Isn't that what they do?
I mean-
that is what vaccination is actually.
That's a
Now that
vaccine,
I'm thinking about it, that is just vaccination.
dude.
You just get a weak version of it, and your body's like, "Oh, dude, I can beat the fuck out of this shit."
Yeah.
Ebola?
Ebola.
They put a little aluminum in there.
Wait, I don't know why Ebola made me think of
Osmosis Jones.
You remember? I love Osmosis Jones, bro. What the fuck?
Ebola.
He like lifts his legs up and
Oh yeah,
dude.
No.
Drexel drips.
It made me think of Coney 2012. Remember that shit?
Oh yeah, dude.
That was just fake, right?
So here's the thing.
What was that?
We were like
Right.
we were in high school.
Yeah. It
I
was about that
graduated in
time.
2012.
11. Yeah,
So I was
yeah.
like, Coney 2012, Coney 2012.
Yeah.
I just remember it was like this big ordeal, and then all of a sudden it came out it was a scam, and
Yeah,
apparently
yeah,
there was
yeah.
some video of him running, going, Coney 2012, Coney, like blitzed out on drugs or something.
Mhm.
Here.
Pull her up.
Are you gonna phone a friend?
What was Coney 2012?
You gonna phone a friend?
Coney 2012 is a... Okay. Oh, you went away. What is Coney 2012?
Coney and the LRA received a surge of attention in early March 2012 when a 30-minute documentary, Coney 2012, by U.S. filmmaker Jason Russell for the campaign group Invisible Children, Incorporated was released. The intention of the production was to draw attention to Coney in an effort to increase U.S. involvement in the issue and have Coney arrested by the end of 2012.
Okay,
Okay.
first of all, it just changed its answer, which I don't like. Just
Yeah.
give me the original answer.
Yeah, I don't like. We got to put an end to this AI shit, man.
Also, funny thing. So
Up to us.
Coney 2012 was about the invisible children,
I guess.
which is apparently like they're the sex slaves that
That
people talk
documentary?
about.
Wasn't there like a
No,
documentary on
just
that?
this. People talk about it. There's still sex slavery going on.
Hey, it never ended, baby.
Yeah, right.
Ask
So
Diddy.
it's kind of interesting how this guy all of a sudden goes crazy.
Oh.
Whoa.
Got a little too close to the fire. He flew too close to the sun,
Do you think
Icarus.
Ashton Kutcher went to a freak party?
dude.
It sounds like he did.
The only Iowa guy
Sounds like he did.
Yeah.
that's in like Hollywood, and
Of course, he was like he loved Diddy.
dude. Okay, so we know the Diddy's. Thank God we talked about Diddy. Do we have time?
Yeah, we got
yes.
time.
We're spending the rest of the episode on Diddy.
on Diddy.
P. Diddy.
Did he do it?
Wait. Is
Okay.
he Puff Daddy? Is he P Diddy? Is he Diddy?
Okay, yeah, what? I
Holmes.
just heard about this. I thought Puff Daddy was
Holmes?
some
His
other
last
guy.
name's Holmes.
Yeah. What's his actual name?
Ah,
Is it?
So,
Oh,
Holmes?
Sean
Sean
Holmes?
Diddy. Sean Diddy
Diddy
Holmes or Combs
Combs.
How is he also
Let's look
Puff
up-
Daddy?
How is he Puff Daddy?
and Puff.
I thought that was a different.
And some people just call him Daddy, if you know what I mean.
Oh, that's
Okay,
what's he doing with all the baby oil?
dude, this thing is getting.
Did we talk
weird.
about this at all before?
We
In the
must
past?
have
A little bit,
Didn't we?
We touched on it.
Oh yeah, we
I
did.
heard on another podcast
touched
today.
on it, huh?
I heard another hey, heard on another podcast recently that he that Diddy might have a connection to Brittany Murphy's death now.
Brittany Murphy. I think I heard that. Was that
Was
the
Hoomst?
who she date again? It was like a rapper or something, right?
I don't know.
Dude,
What's her story? What who's that?
I
bro,
don't
he was
remember.
getting away with
Murder.
rape and murder.
If you ingest baby oil, it gives you some sort of weird fucking pneumonia.
Dude, you know what's
And
crazy
that's what
about?
she died of.
Nuh-uh.
Pneumonia.
Nuh-uh.
She died of pneumonia.
Is that for real?
I think so. Let's look it up.
Liquid in the lungs, dude. That you know what baby oil is for, right?
What?
It's for anal.
Oh.
Probably
It's only for anal.
Diddy's gay.
He's probably just
Not even.
throwing
I'm
it
not
all
even
over the
saying
place.
it's one way or the other. I mean, everybody has a butthole.
Everybody has
Joseph.
a butthole.
He's probably lathering everything. He's probably lathering up everything.
Yeah, she had pneumonia.
He's got how many gallons?
He had gallons of it. You think
Yeah.
was he going into Costco and buying
Dude,
gallons?
that guy's fired.
But they don't.
That guy is fired. Diddy comes home and he's like, "Why do I have this much baby oil?"
He's like, who told him I went to Costco? Like, nah, dude. I think. What were we gonna talk about?
That'll probably just fade away.
We
in
were
the
talking
coming
about
weeks.
Diddy Combs
And
but there
Ashton
was some-
Kutcher.
Oh, Ashton Kutcher. Okay,
Mm.
so dude is deleting tweets quicker than you can say
Is he
hot
really?
dog on a honey
Dude,
bun.
he's been on like a downward spiral ever since Danny Masterson.
What was Danny? Who's that again?
Hyde from that '70s show, Scientologist
Oh,
rapes 2 women,
God, dude.
and then he wrote
Oh.
him and Mila Kunis wrote him like a letter, wrote a letter to the judge that were like, "He's a good person." It's like what?
He was the dude with the frizzy hair.
Yes.
Yeah, he was a real bad guy. And
So
yeah.
so
they're
apparently,
all in on it.
apparently there was a thing that he was like, I bet it was like $20. That dude that got put away bet $20 that Ashton wouldn't like kiss her on set or something, and she was like 14 and he was 19 or something, I guess. and then they had it, and then they started dating.
Oh, Mila Kunis and
him.
Yeah.
They've dated since that show, and there was, I mean, that's not nothing. Like
That's weird.
that's something, you know.
He made
Like-
some comment that was like talking about some other actress that was like, she's gonna be hot when she's older,
Oof.
and like I think it was like Britney Spears or like
No,
it was
she was
like
fully
a famous,
grown when.
it was some other.
But dude,
but
he's from
been
Des
under
Moines,
hot water
Iowa.
before.
It's
and
Des
he's-
Moines, really?
I think so. I thought so. I think it's a crazy story how he got involved too. I think he was like a model, and then like somebody was like, "Yo, you should come out for this gig called That 70 Show," and then it was all.
Yeah.
Then he had some movies, and then
God.
he got on Punk'd, and then
I guess he used to brag about all the time about how he loved one of Diddy's parties.
dude, there was an interview where he said, "Legally, I cannot discuss what happened at those parties."
Didn't he say that on
And it was like,
Hot Ones?
Dude,
or
it was
something?
recently on Hot Ones. I
What?
think, when he had the mustache.
Oh no.
Dude,
Come on,
he
dude.
came on to Hot Ones eating wings and having a mustache and said some things about not being able to talk about Diddy parties. I'm like, bro, that's real bad timing.
What is it about people in like Hollywood that gets them? Is it, you think like they're predispositioned to be fucking weird, or do you think that they are weird people that just
Dude,
like the weird people want to get that famous?
bro,
I bet they get some people that don't even go in being that weird.
it goes.
then, like,
Get
it goes
weird
beyond.
from like all the.
I think
fame or money.
it gets down to like
Yeah.
core stuff, dude.
But like, okay, like here's another example. I think I
'Cause
think of.
that's not even the weirdest thing he was doing.
You know Odell Beckham Jr.
Yeah.
The thing came out like a year ago that he was like paying Instagram models to shit on him, and it's like,
Yeah, that's
and
to spit this out so bad.
that's bad.
and he was paying them to shit on him, and like is he getting so bored of all the regular intercourse that he's like he needs a rush? Is that what it is with Hollywood people?
I think
That's a crazy rush.
with anything people get used to, if you do something often, like intimacy things, those things lose their.
it's kind of like
Getting addicted
it's
to
kind of like
things.
marijuana. You do a lot of marijuana and you end up doing heroin.
Yeah,
end up-
maybe
I'm just
You end up drinking meth.
you end up drinking meth,
smoking crypto,
smoking.
Dude,
crypto.
it all ends with crypto.
dude.
Always does.
But the thing with Diddy was the even crazier thing, because like I can chop that up. Like, okay, you had some crazy parties because you've got
Yeah.
so much love from so many things that now you're like you get off in different ways.
Yeah.
You've totally
Changed. You're like,
you've like you've rotted your brain into a way that like now the only like filthiest things of like forcing other people to have sex
Yeah,
get
yeah,
you
yeah,
off, you know,
yeah.
like that's weird. That's demented for sure. But the cameras and the blackmail,
Yeah.
that's just, there's nothing good that comes out. You're doing this for more than just mental weird stuff. It's like
political.
Now you're like,
politics, baby.
I mean, maybe not politics, even if it's just within the music industry.
I
like,
mean,
you're like,
it's just power in the end, right?
yeah, it's like, but that's even more disgusting than like anything to do with baby oil.
What does he use the baby oil for?
I already said.
Like,
Anal penetration.
I don't think you need that much for one time,
Dude,
though.
that's
How like you know how
there's-
long one bottle probably
dude,
lasts?
he probably had, but think about it. You've got like maybe 100 people at these parties, let's say. I don't know. Like
That's 100.
maybe 30 people, even 30 people.
I feel like one bottle gets you 30 people.
I don't even know. I don't use baby oil for nothing.
Baby, I mean, come on, baby oil. It's like
It's not even good. It's bad for you. It's bad for you. It's Johnson
Yeah.
and Johnson
Chemicals.
crap chemicals.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Trust me.
You get if you ingest it, you get a type of pneumonia and you can die.
Yeah.
That's why Brittany Murphy died.
I thought there was some foul play with that. But, you know, Diddy's bodyguard
Exactly.
went on some podcast and was
Lots
spilling
of
the
foul
beans.
play.
It's all foul play.
Give me that shit.
It's like give me. Oh, I didn't even see, I thought you were pointing. I was like,
I was like this. I was like, my hands are tied.
my hands
hands
are
tied now.
getting
You blew it.
My hands are getting tired, boss.
Dude. I just think that whole thing is weird, dude. And it's not. It's federal.
Who
It's a federal
whistleblowed?
case.
Who whistleblowed?
Who blew
Like,
it?
how did that even come
How
up
did he
again?
get caught?
He's done. Like, it's done.
I feel like we heard some things like months ago, right? Like this has been like a known thing for a while. Is it kind of
Dude.
like the Harvey Weinstein where everybody just kind of knew there was weird shit happening?
Yeah, for sure.
So
Because
don't.
people were getting things from doing what he said or having sex with it. Like, dude, Meek Mills, like some of these guys, like
Yeah, he done some
people
things.
people been talking about. Cat Williams just went out and like spilled a whole lot of tea on
He like
Club
called
Shay
it.
Shay.
He called all this stuff happening. He was like, "There's got to be some crazy stuff happening soon, and you're gonna see
Wait,
it."
Who's the guy? Who did Hannibal Buress like cancel basically because of his stand up?
From Eric Andre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, I think it was Bill Cosby.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, I think he was the one that broke the bill. Like he was like,
No
"Why is
way.
nobody ever talking about this?" And he was like, "Bill Cosby." Yeah,
Whoa.
Was he really?
I think it was. I think that's the one. What it was because I know there was a stand up bit he was doing that was like that, and then
Wow.
then it all broke up.
Isn't that crazy, man? You talk about just people like Bill Cosby. I mean, dude, I grew up. That show was old when I was a little kid, but they
Yeah.
still had reruns on, and I would if there was nothing else on, I would play it,
That guy was fucking monster, bro.
dude.
Is he still alive?
I think he got
died,
out.
right?
Is he out?
I thought he got out.
I thought he
thought he-
died.
I thought he died. Right? He like looks like he should be dead.
Mandela
I think he was
effect.
blind. Like,
Yeah, he's like blind as shit.
yeah.
Let's see. Where's Bill Cosby?
I think, dude. I think if you hold those kinds of secrets in, like, it manifests in physical ailment. Like, you go blind, dude.
I feel like like negative.
That-
enough of that negative.
you can't
energy
harbor
will
that. Yeah.
Get you.
Oh,
sick
he
or
was-
something.
He was released from prison.
Yeah, I heard that.
What?
Diddy's going federal though, dude. He's probably dead already.
I wish I could fist fight Bill Cosby. I think I could take him.
Of course you.
Oh
could.
yeah.
Of course you could.
Definitely
Joe.
beat his
we-
fucking ass.
Joe, we believe in you.
You'd drop him, dude.
I could drop that stupid old bitch, dude. That
You'd probably
blind
drop
fuck.
Diddy.
But he's
too.
alive, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a blind ass bitch. I'll
Hey,
kick him in his
dude,
head.
just find a way to monetize it. Everybody's doing it.
Yo, this is me challenging Bill Cosby to a boxing
We all-
match.
yeah,
Bill, if you're
that's our
out there and
challenge.
you're listening, because we know you ain't watching.
I know you ain't you can't see, bitch.
Does he even have money anymore? Like,
His net worth right now is $400 million. I just looked it up.
no way.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll put all my net worth against your net worth, Mr. Bill.
It's a lot of sweaters.
Is that,
He wore a lot of sweaters.
You did wear a lot of fucking sweat.
dude?
It's a lot of
That's all I remember.
So
is
this
him.
stuff is just going on out there, man.
Yeah,
like
everybody's
this
fucking
stuff is
sucks.
going on out there,
So who's good?
Who is good?
dude. It's up to us.
It's there.
We
It is
gotta be
there.
good every day, man.
I'm not good.
We gotta try.
I mean, I'm good compared to these guys. But,
Yeah.
you know,
Hey.
I think we're fucking saints compared to these guys.
Yeah, no kidding,
Yeah.
dude.
I thought you meant these guys, and I was like,
Hey,
hey,
these guys, I'm a fucking saint compared to these guys.
Dude, what do you think's gonna happen with the Diddy thing? You think he's gonna make it to trial, or do you think he's gonna end up?
He's gonna
Dead.
Epstein, bro. He's gonna Epstein.
he'll probably go to trial like
You think
did,
Epstein
and-
really Epsteined, or do you think he was?
I think he did. I think he was just given basically the opportunity to.
You think so?
I think he was basically like, you gotta kill yourself, bro. And then he did it.
that was his punishment. They're like, you have to do
I
it.
don't think so.
And
I mean, I don't think
What about
he
all the
voluntarily
cameras?
chose.
What about all the cameras? and stuff?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
The
That's what I'm saying. I
sleeping-
think it was kind of like a.
You think somebody went in there and said that when the cameras were down? They said, "Do it yourself," or "World
I've
do
been
it."
watching Prison Break recently.
Mm.
Have you ever watched that?
But I know it's big.
It's like it's kind of like a brain rot show. It's like
I got those too.
everything just keeps. Like it's one of those things where it's like things keep going wrong and just
The
everything
music.
keeps happening.
Brain
Yeah.
rot shows have the music
Yes,
that tell
they
you
do.
how to think.
Yes, exactly.
They they just
And they-
spoon feed you emotion.
And then like the main actor's always like he's always kind of squinty and he's like, talking like this. He's always talking really low. What are we gonna do? I can't even. But I kind of lost where I was going with it. But
we were talking
Epstein.
about Epstein.
yeah,
if you get
Oh, so-
sleepy,
there was like a point in that where one of the guys was like one of the cops gave a guy a noose in prison. Was basically like kill yourself. I think that's kind of what they did with Epstein. I think it was like you're gonna die.
But
Yeah.
the thing is everybody wanted him to speak. so they could really get the issue solved.
That's why
Government
they had
didn't.
to whack them. But I said this last time, if you got sleepy guards, it's not real.
The guards.
If you got sleepy guards, then he didn't.
That's what actually happened, bro. It was the sleepy guards.
They were asleep.
The guards were sleeping, and
No way.
Dude, I just think it's super convenient that list still hasn't come out.
He opens his eyes.
yeah, it just fucking really. It's so dumb.
It's like, yo, we don't have him to say it, but we do have the list, and the girl, Ghislaine, the right hand of the
Yeah.
operation, is like just chilling somewhere.
yeah.
But speaking of brain rot movies, that reminded me of this movie called Escape Plan. And dude, Arnold and Sylvester Stallone, that Sly Dog, they teamed up, bro.
They teamed up.
We were on tour and we were in this hotel one night and we were just flipping through stuff, and it was like,
We found it.
there's no guide, so you're just like flipping through channels. You're like, all right, whatever, like
Yeah.
just leave it on. And then you start watching it, and you're like, I can't even look away. It's so bad. It's like Sylvester plays this like guy that's like this team, and they're like trying to like audit the safety and like
The safety of like the
prison.
most well-guarded prison
They're like,
on the planet.
we've got the best prison. They're like, all right, and then they send in Sylvester Stallone, and he's like got to break out.
Undercover.
And they like don't tell that he's a cop, like he needs the real experience. And then one of the times he meets Arnold, and apparently
Oh my god.
Arnold's in there, and he's like, they're like trying to come up with a plan. They like get this whole thing. They like
Did they just like choose the two worst actors in
This-
history? Like, is that
this-
like was that
dude,
the point
this-
of that movie?
this prison was out in the middle of the ocean somewhere.
Oh my god.
So like there's this big, and like he has no idea. They drop him in like blindfolded and everything, like a part of the
yeah.
system, like he's a real criminal. And so then he gets
60
in
days
there.
in, bro.
Yeah,
60 days in.
yeah, basically. And like they have this huge plan just so he can get out and see where they're at to develop a actual escape plan. So like the whole point of this plan that they just made was like guard passes by, he's like using this piece of metal to unscrew these screws so he can get up in the vent, and then he gets out, and then he gets out there and he looks around, he's like he's just out in the middle of the ocean. He's like, oh shit.
No, I cannot tell.
And then
where I'm at.
he has to hurry up and get back down and reach through the next guard. And he gets in, and Arnold goes, where are we? And Sylvester's walking around. He goes, where are we? And Sylvester goes, I don't know. It was the worst line ever.
But dude,
and
he
we-
didn't even say words. He went, oh.
And we were
yeah,
just like,
neither one of those guys can really talk.
well,
Yeah, the two.
Dude, I love
like,
Arnold.
talkers.
Oh, I do too. I'm not. Don't get me wrong.
yeah, I know.
But like, they can't really.
Dude, there is some bad and good. Those guys are the classic hot and cold movies.
There's another guy I'm trying to think of that's in that same realm, who's also like a fucking.
Can't talk good.
Yeah. Oh God, who the fuck am I thinking of?
It's for the school for children.
What is that? He also does like martial arts stuff, I think.
Van Damme.
No, it's
Seagal.
Seagal is
it
one.
Steven Seagal? Is that what I'm thinking of? I gotta look it up.
He's like he's got black hair. He does that weird.
Yes,
like,
that's something of Steven Seagal.
yeah, dude, Steven Seagal, dude.
Dude, we could go on.
He's
a
he's
bit about him.
he's a legend in his own right, but like doesn't even hold a flame to those other guys.
Yeah, but like they're like these are just
Like
How
Arnold
did-
was Mr. Olympia.
yeah. No, he was sick, and then he was the Governator. That was cool,
Dude, hell yeah, the Governor.
Yeah, he was the Governor
and the Terminator.
I remember that. I remember hearing
Yeah,
him running and being like, "He's the Governor."
Yeah,
and I
how
was
the
like,
excuse me?
he would actually be a great president.
He can't. He was born in Austria.
I know, but he would make a great one, dude. If you ever hear him talking, people talk to him about politics. He's like, I'm in the center.
Yeah, everybody that says they're in the goddamn center is not in the fucking center.
What was he a Republican? or
I think
Democrat?
so. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I would've-
If anybody ever says I'm in the center, they're fucking Republican.
Dude, there's center people.
I mean, but they're.
You talking just politicians? Or are you talking just people in general?
I don't. I think most people. If most people say they're a centrist, they're right leaning.
That's
You know?
good. That's good.
Most people.
Well, that's all right.
I don't think I've met a real. Is it all right?
I mean, yeah.
I don't think right leaning is all right because it's anti-progress, and I want progress. I want things to get better. I don't want things to stay the same. Everybody that's in my way,
I think
will
that's dude.
be
That's
stomped under my feet, under my boot.
gotta have. You gotta have both, man.
I don't think so. I don't think we need both. I think we need.
You can't just have one thing.
I think right now our centrists need to be the far right. I think we need to
say
get
what now? Our centrists.
The people who are centrist right now should be the far right.
Yeah. So you're talking about that window again?
Yeah. Let's get rid of the Nazis. That's all I want.
Dude, there's I don't know. They're on both sides, bro.
But Kanye
There's
said,
Nazis of both colors, man.
Well, but like my argument with there is who is the Nazi of the left?
It's the same people, just the neocons that
But they're like every Nazi.
They just look different and talk different, but they at the core they're still trying to keep a war going. And
I don't think so. I don't think that there's not anybody as extreme on the left as a Nazi on the right. Like far as you go, you know.
Who's a real Nazi?
Adolf Hitler.
No, I mean on the right. I know Adolf.
I mean like right now alive.
I don't even know any. I don't know anything, so I'm just like
out
of curiosity.
I would.
Because I'll look them up.
Here, let's. Okay, we're gonna. If you don't want to hear political talk, thanks for listening.
Yeah. Well, we should
head over to our Patreon.
Yeah, head over to our Patreon. Donald Trump is a Nazi.
If you're still watching,
all right.
So I'm being partially facetious, but the
Nazi
more
gets used so much
the
now.
more
It's like,
the more I'm learning about 1930s Hitler and Hitler's rise to power, the more this Trump era is kind of
feels
terrifying.
like it.
Kamala's saying the same stuff now too.
But what I'm saying is
I'm not defending Trump, by the way.
No, I know. I'm not gonna like. This is not a pro Kamala sentiment.
I just don't think anybody that is an actual Nazi. But I think I know where you're going with this too, because it's like they didn't know Hitler was what a Nazi was until it was too late.
Well, I mean, besides he was called a Nazi, we didn't know Nazi was a bad thing.
That wasn't a thing then. Yeah.
But the Nazi Party was like it was anti-Jew, right? And the Jews were like the immigrants.
Nobody's anti-Jew. Oh yeah, I see. You're
and
saying
like now we have the target. Hitler was like, yeah, Jews are taking all the money, and now we have Donald Trump that's like immigrants are taking all the money. There's a really big parallel there, and there's like this, and like
here's one thing. Maybe it could be true. I don't know. Are the immigrants getting a lot of money? It's like I don't know.
It's very exaggerated. I haven't done enough research.
Me neither.
To it. So,
but here's as an ignorant person to both of these two things we just said. It's like what if they were like even if they are? It's like there's what am I trying to say? It's like even if that's true, it shouldn't be used as you know what I'm trying to say.
They're not just bad, horrible, worthless, nothing people that just like deserve no respect.
No, and even if the money is going all to the Jews or all to the immigrants, it's not their fault, and it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like in the hypothetical, I don't know what's actually happening. Like, but it's like they shouldn't be made to be out the boogeyman.
I get. Yeah, exactly.
It's like if we're gonna try to bring people in, we should do it in a manner where our system can sustain it.
Yeah.
And that's the whole. I think it all goes back to immigration too, because like how many? Ever since I was a little kid, I remember everybody saying it's impossible to get into the U.S. It's hard.
Yeah,
immigration sucks. It's hard for people to actually get in here. It's like if they streamline that process to just letting in good people that are looking for a better way of life and that want to do the right thing and not commit crimes and blah blah blah, then let them in.
Yeah, I think. I mean, most people that even illegally immigrate here are that.
Right.
Like, but they're just people that are working.
And I think that's what most people think too. Is most
that's what most reasonable people should think. But like, there's fear mongering that's happening. That's like, there's gangs taking over.
That happens on both sides, though. Like,
I
like if one side does it and the other side does it, I'm like, okay, that cancels out. I'm like, they're both fear mongering.
Oh yeah, they're both fear mongering for immigrants right now. Yeah,
or whatever. Name the thing. You know what I mean? It's like next year it'll be something different that they're fear mongering, and that's part of the news too. But I'm like, I have to cancel those out because I'm like, everybody's doing it. Like,
I agree. But I'm just saying like that, along with other things, is why I think Trump is pretty Hitlerian is the term.
Yeah, I mean.
So another one is like,
but if it's
one that's really bothering me is when they're asked directly if he lost the election, there's no yes or no. It's all they always ask another question.
Yeah.
And then the people that are asking will keep asking, and then they will not say.
Well, I think that
it's very similar because Trump lost an election. Like
he knows he lost an election. Everybody knows he lost an election, but I think he is made it kind of like
everybody
an
knows.
unspoken thing where he thinks that it wasn't fair.
Right.
Because of the
fact,
Hunter Biden laptop story,
right.
which was true apparently.
Right. I just don't give a shit about that because like that stuff wasn't enough to fucking sway the election regardless.
I mean, hindsight might be 20/20, but in this case, it's like we don't know. We'll never know because it didn't happen. And I'm like, dude, I get that. I get having that mindset. Like if I was trying to win something and I thought there was any foul play in it, I'd be like. Just naturally as a human being, I'd be like, wait, but what was up with that? That's bullshit, you know? Like,
my pushback there is both sides are doing their own versions of that. Like the right's version of that is voter suppression.
Everybody, from what I understand too, is like pretty much a lot of people that have lost elections in the past have done the same thing and been like, we didn't lose. Like I've seen clips of like multiple presidents on both sides.
Well, when the Democrats say that, they'll say that because they won the popular.
Yeah, right, sure. But even like Bush, Al Gore, wasn't there something with that one too?
Oh yeah, the Supreme Court decided it. There's some weird shit in Florida. Yeah.
So it's like, dude, my thing is I'm like I don't agree with whatever they're trying to say because it's fear mongering or something.
Yeah.
If there is anything ever going on with our elections, it should be weeded out. That's something we should know, that we have free elections without any.
Of course.
But see, my thing is like there's okay. Right now, Iowa's a good barometer of this. Like right now, Iowa, if you didn't, the voter suppression here is crazy because if you didn't vote 2 years ago for nobody, like most people will just go out and vote for the president, right? Mm-hmm. So, except for like old people vote for every fucking election.
Yeah.
Right now, there's a new law in Iowa that says if you haven't voted in the last 2 years, you have to re-register, and nobody knows that. People that live in Iowa don't know they have to re-register. That is voter suppression. Like they're trying to make it so people don't vote.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Right.
Yeah, that's what the right does. Because the less people that vote, the more favorable it is for the right. Mm-hmm. So it's like.
I mean, I don't think they have to worry about Iowa though.
No, they don't. But if that's happening in every single red state, if this is happening, that's. It's voter suppression.
If there's any form of, I mean, that seems like common sense where it should be announced if the rule is changed.
100%.
So that's for sure just BS. But it's like it's just another example of government not doing a good job of things. I mean, dude,
Iowa's government's fucked.
It's over and over, and it's like it's easy for us to criticize things, and I think it's fair for us to criticize things because we live here and we pay taxes and yada yada yada, and we're not really doing any harm here. We're just speaking out loud. So it's like anybody that says it's easy to criticize, it's like that's what we should be doing. We should be criticizing this stuff all the time.
Yep.
To keep it constantly getting better.
Yep.
But, I understand we can have a good attitude about it too, but at some point attitudes are going to get sour because people aren't feeling like good things are happening. I mean, so
we're getting pissed off.
It goes both ways.
Basically, what I'm saying is there's all these little things that Trump has doing or is doing that is very like in the same realm of a Hitlerian action. Like because Hitler did lose. He lost a fucking election in the 1920s. I don't remember what.
Didn't he lose a couple times?
Yeah.
It took him a while.
He like kind of forced his way into power, which is like.
Well, so
it's weird.
The brown shirts, wasn't that a part of him coming into the election?
So I'm just now trying to learn about this. I'm not very versed in it.
How important is history?
It's fucking
dude, it's so important. And like the other thing is too is like that old saying like history belongs to the victor.
Yep.
It's like, dude, that's what is crazy about the internet now is there's so many things that have gone down in the past that people are just now like, dude, when the government lies about something or does something, sketchy and tries to cover it up, that narrative that gets pushed out is not a narrative, it's fact. Until like 70 years later or 50 years later, nobody like is able. But now with the internet, I feel like there's so much fact checking. Yeah. So it's like that. Like that's a good side of the internet, I would say. Is like
Yeah,
people have a voice a lot more than just.
Besides the fact that there are older people that like see these things and can't decipher what's real and what's not.
Well, dude, that's the problem. That's the other side of that coin. Is because we have the internet, we have to now be on guard like crazy, dude.
The AI images are like that. Like they're getting really good, but it's to the point like I can tell where they're wrong, but like
dude,
our parents can see them. My parents are pretty good about it, but a lot of people's parents will see them and are like,
"Oh yeah,
oh my God, Trump is walking through the floodwaters." And,
yeah,
and
right.
Like,
or something.
you know, or there's a dog saving a little girl. It's like, dude.
My parents will send me stuff every once in a while, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, this is fake."
I know it's horrifying.
It's crazy.
My dad. So my dad is he's libbed up. He's very liberal, and he'll do the same stuff that like the MAGA people do, where like there's a story that happens and like it's clearly not fucking true if you but like they want it to be true.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like they want to
sink
believe
their teeth into it.
Exactly.
They're just ready for it.
Exactly. And it sucks.
That's that's funny. There was this dude, what was it? Oh, dude. So I was listening to the Shane Gillis podcast and he was talking about his dad. His dad's name was like Phil or something, and he talks about it, and he goes, dude, I had to check my dad the other day, because he comes up to me, he goes, hey, he goes, guess what? And he's like talking about like some election thing or whatever with Joe Biden, like when his memory was just getting discovered, it was like not good or whatever, and he's like, yeah, so guess who's going in next? And they're like, he was like, Shane goes, Kamala. Vice President Kamala, and he goes, no, she's Jamaican. She can't be the president. And then he goes, guess who's next? Nancy Pelosi. And Shane was like, what? He's like, what are you talking about? And he's like, where did you hear that? And he goes, the cab guy on the way over here just told me. And he goes, Dad, that guy did not know what he was talking about. And he's like, dude, my parent, like, he was just telling a funny story. He's like, I had to check my dad on misinformation the other day, because it's like older people, I mean, not all of them, but like some of them just.
A lot of them. A lot of them haven't heard of the internet. They don't.
There's just stories like that, clickbaity stories.
They have no bullshit filter, I think is what it is. Like people see things, and like even people our age sometimes do it too.
Dude. Well, they you know what they've done? They've just got like back in the day, it was like a crap clickbait thing, and it got you. Mm-hmm. And then you started noticing the title being clickbait, and you go, that's BS.
Yes. They didn't experience that.
But they evolved that now to a point where it can even get us again. We're on like Gen 57 of like clickbait, and now it's like, dude, it's that reptilian brain. They're just zapping the reptilian brain and getting us wrapped up.
And this is why we have to have these conversations sometimes. We gotta air it out a little bit. You know?
And I think too, I think really the ultimate, like at the end of the day, the reality is that both parties, if we're only going to be limited to two parties, I think we should have more. But like they all need each other. I know that's like super lame, but it's like at the end of the day, they keep each other in balance, because I think the reality is with so many people, we can't have one thing that fits all, you know?
I mean,
we're such a melting pot. We're not a one nation, one race, like some of these other, you know what I mean? Like we have cultures here that are from all over the place.
I mean, and you know what? I do think we have one party right now, and that's the conservative party. There's no progressive voice right now, and that's what we need.
Well, that shouldn't be. You know, I don't know if I agree with that or not. I haven't looked at it, but I'm like, that shouldn't be that way either. We shouldn't just have right side ideology either.
I would consider myself a progressive, and okay, skip if you don't want to hear any Kamala shit talk, okay? Because I'm going to shit talk Kamala here for a second, okay?
I love how this is the second like Sparks notes.
Yeah, sorry, skip it. End the episode now if you don't want to hear this.
We ended the episode twice.
If you want to feel, have a good day, everybody.
Do not listen to this.
Me as a progressive person, the person, like, I'm a progressive. I want, equality. I want people to be comfortable, whatever. My issue with I don't have the Democratic Party does not represent me.
Sure.
For like right now, what is Kamala running on?
Yeah.
She's running on fucking being pro-fracking, which I don't agree with. It's bad for the environment. She's running on pro-fracking as the leaning person. She's running on a strong border. She's running immigration. She's running on a strong military, strong police. None of that like even gets close to what I believe. So like,
or what she believes for that matter, because she's flipped on it.
I mean, she's
pretty much all of that. She's kind of like
right, which I don't like either.
And I would call that out
to.
on anybody.
No, yeah,
they all do it.
No, Trump's done it too. Yeah, they both
flip flopping. And I think it's fair that some people change their minds.
Yeah,
on things,
absolutely.
But you should explain that.
Yeah.
Because it's like, then you leave us sitting here going, wait, the reason I liked you was because X, Y, and Z, and you just changed. Why?
So yeah, I feel like that. I feel like the actual the left, like progressive people, like, and you know, I almost feel like there's not like a left and right thing. I feel like it's more like there's almost like a fucking like triangle here, where it's like we got the like Kamala left, and then like the I don't know.
There's
it doesn't feel like there's like a it doesn't feel like there's like a left to right, like because I feel like if that's the case, then like
dude, it's one big. It's like you said, dude. It's the class wars type thing. It's like these politicians and all these people. They work. Their job is to keep the wealthier people that are paying them through lobbyists and things to keep things favorable for them and their companies
because they fund their elections.
Yeah, that's dude. To think that you have to have like, what is it, $100 million just to like me and you can't run for president.
Yeah.
Like that should be alarming to people.
Yeah, it should be all government funded.
It should.
Both sides should have the same amount.
You shouldn't even need money. You should just be able to go out there and talk to people about the things that matter, and people listen because they.
We also need to ban attack ads.
Dude,
get rid of attack ads.
It's getting vicious.
What's the difference? They all feel like attacks right now.
What I want is here's what I want a politician to do. I want them to go on and be like, this is what I'm running for. This is what I believe in.
Oh, not talking crap.
Exactly.
Yeah, dude.
Not being like, because like right now there's a commercial right now that we talked about last time.
Which one?
Kamala Harris is for they, them. Trump is for you.
Like, yeah, dude, that's a good one.
It's
that
funny,
is a good one.
Hilarious. But like,
dude.
But like, dude, can we just like,
you know how boring it would be if we didn't have these ads?
I agree. That's our brain rot from the fucking the way media is.
They got us, bro, and it's our fault, bro.
It is our fucking fault.
You know what it is? It's our fault because we're buying into this crap.
We love the conflict.
It's like
we love drama.
You can't get mad at McDonald's for them selling you a burger that you went and bought. You know what I mean? It's like I went there.
We need to steal these tactics for the music scene.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, dude.
What do you mean? There's tons of politics in the music scene already.
We need to create some like weird drama that invests people into this.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's funny. I've looked at bands often, and sometimes you see bands split, and then they both release new diss tracks at the same time. You're like, seems like controlled opposite. Yeah, you guys are both getting rich. That's what's funny is like the ads thing. Like it's so gnarly, the stuff that gets in those ads, and it's literally like playground talk because it's not actually. It's only about the other. Dude, the best is I saw one on Hulu the other day, and it was like Kamala, and she goes, "We cannot handle another 4 years of this."
I know.
And it was a Trump ad, and it goes, "I approve this message."
I know that was actually that was a powerful. That was a good ad for them.
I'm like, that's hilarious.
That was a fucking.
It's like the
like okay, see that one. That to me, that's an okay ad.
Fair
I'm fine
game.
with that. I'm fine with that one. I don't like the Trump ad that I saw recently. That was like,
dude.
That was like it was like cut up to make Kamala say she supports sex changes in prison or some shit.
Yeah,
like it's like cut up like really weird to like get rid of the context or whatever.
Dude,
yeah.
The worst part about all this is that we don't need the government to get involved and get rid of those videos, those ads, attack ads. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
We need to stop it. We need to stop looking at it.
No, but we
like,
just love it.
This is the problem. It's like it's internal, brother.
We're addicts.
We are the problem.
We are addicts.
Like we're giving them they don't have power.
And now look at us talking about it.
Well,
just we're stewing and we're like
we're
not stewing. We're letting off steam.
We are the cogs.
We're in the machine, bro. Can you believe that?
Cause and the cogs.
I guess it really I guess if we were gonna go to the capitalistic sense, then the places running the ads, like the news agencies and the channels or whatever, they should be
marketing.
They should be like, no. Like if capitalism was so great, then those businesses should be like, no, we are not running these ads, but they want to make more money. So
well, yeah, I think that's the corrupted. They're just doing what they're told. They're following orders. You know what I mean? I think.
Did you ever see that video where it's like all like the 10 different news stations saying the same thing?
Oh, dude, yeah.
That's the craziest
That's
fucking
scary,
video.
bro.
I know that one is scary.
It's not even 10. It goes out further, and there's like hundreds.
Yeah,
it's all of them. It's all of them, bro.
It was crazy. I remember seeing that. And it's like, dude, that's fucking
weird.
Dude,
that's really where you start to go, this is the Matrix.
And that was before AI, too.
Yeah. That was just called script.
Because now you can make that with AI. You could just make
I see. Yeah.
That was before that. I mean.
Hey, you know what?
I remember looking it up.
God is good.
All the time.
God is good. Fucking raise hail.
God is good.
Raise hail, praise Deo. Fuck Christopher Columbus.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know him. I didn't
really know him that well.
Is that coming up?
It just happened. It just happened today. It's today.
Oh, it's today?
It's today? That's why I said it.
I didn't even get work off, so I guess he lost.
Yep. He fucking lost. Christopher
We're
Columbus.
working on Christopher Columbus Day, so.
So I recognize today is National Indigenous Peoples Day. God damn.
We didn't even get that off. We didn't even get that off?
We got to end the episode on fuck Christopher Columbus. You go,
All right. See you guys.
Peace out.
10
10 episodes. Woo, woo, woo.